Hello. Okay, before we all crash out, because a lot of us is getting at that point, especially with this economy, let's talk about how to build a better plan for 2026. Here we go. I'm not going to, let's crash out. So what is 2026 going to be looking like for everybody? Because I'm going to tell you right now, food prices are going to go up. Insurance premiums are going up. Taxes are going up. The cost of running a business, the cost of goods and services is going up. Cost of living going up. So what do we do? Right now, guys, at this moment, I'm a little bit tired. I make videos on how to prepare, and just gonna be honest. I love doing these videos, but they're tiresome, and I can speak for the rest of the content creators that's make these contents on preparedness, self-sufficiency, and let's just be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. So damn distracted as to what's going on from this Epstein file, which I'm sick and tired of, to what's going on in the entertainment community, which has nothing to do with keeping our own finances intact. Stress levels are either high or stagnated. They don't never get low. They're either high or stagnated, which means it's right there. It won't drop. All based on the economy, the inflation, and it's like, what do? You see what happened with the EBT, all of this government mumbo jumbo that we're going through. So what do? What is 2026 going to be looking like? Come on, help me out. What is 2026 going to be looking like for us as the people? Let me tell you guys something about a job. Having a job it's fine and dandy, but I'm gonna be honest with you. 70% of the people that hold a full-time job are frustrated, and if they can just up and quit, they would do it with a heartbeat. No joke. A lot of people like their job, but they scared of their job because of the political mumbo jumbo that's tied in to it, especially when it comes to the benefit part, the insurance, what their 401k, all this, combination of stuff to worry about. You know who I'm really worried about? The elderly and the young people. Young people, yes, meaning the Gen Zs. I'm worried about y'all because you all don't have a lick of financial literacy. You all don't have a interest in building basic emergency fund. That's what I'm mainly worried about. What we need going in 2026, I call an EBS, emergency backup system. Real easy. Let me show you what it is. Let me break this down. Okay, here we go. Emergency backup system. This consists of 1 month of supplies of food and water. Okay? Get you a small portable generator in case the power goes out. Or this is for you to be disaster ready. Okay, it don't have to be expensive. You can get a small portable generator, can run you probably $50 to $100. Okay, you want to keep a first aid kit, including over-the-counter medicine. Okay, in case you can't get to the store, get your alcohol, witch hazel, band-aids, and whatever you need, little antibiotics, especially if you got children. Here we go. Let me get in here. Designate a couple of trustworthy relatives or close friends as best contacts in case of emergency. You end up in the hospital and you want to let somebody know in case they need to come pick you up, or just to keep them in the loop, Backup transportation for emergency. If your car breaks down, what you want to do, we're going to call it Lyft if you don't have a way to get to the eye doctor appointment. Now, if it's an extreme emergency, call the ambulance, of course. So this is what we really need to have intact. You know, we should be having this, but we don't. But this needs to be our priority for 2026, you know. And like I said, this one here, I'm always preaching this. I'm going to keep on preaching this. Having emergency, the importance of having an emergency fund. Now, some may say, well, how much should I have? Well, I can't really tell you how much you should have, but ideally, you should have between at least 500 to 1,000. You know, if you can, even 250, long as it covers an emergency. Okay, so make sure you get an EBS system that's coming in 2026. So look, we can't afford no more distractions of what's going on in the world, because real people like us, we're trying to, the name of the game is trying to survive. And I'm just afraid that the way things are going, it's going to get to the point where we're going to have loved ones stay with us because of how the economy is and the unexpectancy of the economy. This is why, if you're not prepared, people, I make these videos. I love making these videos, but y'all, I'll be tired. I'll put out this content, don't get a lot of views, and that's okay. I'm not view happy and stuff like that, because this is my ministry, to be honest. But if we don't wake up and sit down and have conversations with ourselves, conversations with our family, looking at them finances. And the reason why I find a lot of our finances, I ain't talking about people below the poverty level. People that making six figure, y'all, I keep telling y'all, them peoples is struggling too. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The more money you make, the more you spend. You're spending on BS. So when you spend on BS, you know, and months later, now you're running short. You're gambling, losing money, and expect somebody to help you out. We can't help anybody out no more. But we really can't. We would love to, but who's going to help us? Amen. And finally, no more distractions, y'all. It's time to stand on business for real. We have to start fending for ourselves. I'm seeing this every day, every second, minute, in the hour, day, in the week, in the month. Got to start fending for ourselves. Till then, you guys have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.